everyone, welcome to Reseller Rowboat, a YouTube channel about selling clothing on eBay and Poshmark. Today I'm going to take you on a very short tour of my inventory room, and I'm going to show you my 7 stations of inventory. I've talked about this in the past on other videos, but I want you to actually see the stations, what their purposes are, and how I create an assembly line so that I can process as many pieces of clothing in 1 week as I possibly can. So let's go ahead and take the tour. The first station is my trunk. I usually keep inventory as I buy it in the thrift in my trunk or in my back seat or both, and they usually stay in here for at least a week. However, this past week I had the inside of my car detailed and I had to get all the stuff out of there. So I'll take you inside and show you where I'm putting it right now. But starting next week when I go to the thrift, this will be station number 1 again. I really have promised my wife that we would have no inventory in the house. And I didn't store what was in here in the house, but I'm kind of cramped where I've put it. But let me go ahead and show you where what's usually here is right now. Alright, here's my office. And we're going to get to the different stations in this office in a minute, but here's where is usually in my trunk. Right there, 2 bags. I purchased over 160 items from a friend. They're all plus size tunics and sweaters. So there's 2 bags right there in the corner. Okay, so I am now in my garage or inventory room, and so right over here are 2 IKEA bags, and they have the remainder of those 160 plus tunics and sweaters. So the most logical place was to put them out here because they have to go in the wash anyway. And I'm waiting for my re-tagging gun to come because some of these items have they're new with tags and they have cat hair on them. So I'm gonna have to remove the tags, wash them, and put the tags back on. But you know, you get the idea. They usually stay in my trunk for a week. I am very, very limited on space. Let me go ahead and show you some of my inventory here. Where this is the blue section, gray, brown, green. Have them labeled by color on this side. Pink, you can see purple. Alright, I put 7 items in each box in this section. Right over here are where I keep some sweaters. The sweaters go in the tubs. Here we go. Here's some more colors here, black and blue. Sorry if I'm scanning quickly. I'm trying to film this quickly. My dogs are barking. Here we're starting some patterns. We got striped, tie-dye, watercolor. Again, there's 7 or up to 10 items in each box. We've talked about that before. Over here, I'm just showing you this because it's changing a little bit. Here's where my flat rate envelopes are and my padded flat rate envelopes. I try to keep at least 300 or 400 in stock at all times. These boxes that start with A, B, C, these are my old inventory system, but I am keeping them all the way up to F because anything A through F, they don't really fit into a pattern or a color. So they're going to go, I'm going to keep A through F, but then anything G, H, I, J, K, these are all getting ready to be completely done. As soon as they sell, that's it. All right, then we got animal print, floral. Here's some more sweaters. Floral is the one that I have the most of. Floral, I have over 350 pieces that are floral. This is some more of my old inventory system down here. Just trying to get rid of that stuff. More floral. As you can see, that last box is 352. That box is completely empty though. Oh, 359. This box has 1 item in it. We have geometric right here. Some novelty boxes. Here's where I keep my shorts. Now shorts I try to do 7 in a box, and that's about all I can fit is 7. Jeans, I only have 5 in each. I can try to get a 6th one in by laying it on top. It's very rare. Boot cut, then we start straight leg. And straight leg goes way up. Straight leg is the one I probably have the most of in jeans. And see that last box is $2.45, and I see some extras down there. Then here's some more of my old inventory system. Those will be getting moved into the tubs as soon as the tubs are emptied. And then I'll have another shelf here. Skinny jeans start there. And then we start with capris. And capris I have, looks like I have 65 place for 65 capris. Some of these boxes have some spaces in them. I reuse the numbers. And then novelty starts here and it goes over here. You have to be very, very what do you call it, flexible. More novelty here. They stay in order, they're just maybe on different stuff. Here we go, paisley, and then plaid. But these are all in alphabetical order. Animal print through watercolor. They're in order of alphabetizing. Plaid, stripe, and then of course my stripe goes around the corner, which we were here before. Stripe, tie-dye, watercolor. I have a whole extra shelf down there too. So I keep a shelf empty usually so I can bring things from this side over, or I can bring things from that side over. So far I haven't run out of space. I still haven't had to use put up another shelf, and that's great because I don't have space cleared for it. So that was kind of an on-the-spot tour of my inventory room. I wasn't expecting to do that, but it changes constantly. All right, let's go back inside and look at the next station. Okay, so we've done 2 stations. Well, actually just 1 station, my trunk. And then I took the things out of my trunk and they were in the garage or in the office. So that's 1 station. Okay, so then they get washed. But before they're washed, they are detagged and then they're washed. So the next station would be right here. I have 2 of them right now. These have been washed and detagged. That's it. And that's why they're just kind of thrown in there. Okay. All right. Then after that happens, then I fill out an inventory sheet and I put a number on each item. All right. And I think we've looked at my inventory sheets before, but let's just go ahead and look at one of them. All right. So this is 77. So this is Avenue tank top. So there's my inventory sheet. All right. So these items have been measured. I usually do this at night in front of the TV, measure them, fill out my inventory sheet, and then hang it up. So this is the next station. All right, and these, I usually steam them. If there are any wrinkles, I also sometimes put some fabric refresher on them just to make sure that they smell nice and clean. And what I do is if they're dresses, they're hung on these beautiful wooden hangers because I actually photograph these on the hangers themselves. Anything that's going to be put on the mannequin can be put on these cheap Blacko hangers right here. As you can see, I got a new backdrop, which I'm excited about trying. And it's gray. It's from Walmart. And I'm trying that for my flat lace. So that means that when I photograph today, I'm going to be photographing my pants first. There's only 4 on the flat lay. Then I will break this table down. It takes about 1 minute. And then I will start hanging items to photograph or use my mannequin. There's my new ring light. I really don't care for it. Okay. This is my table. So after I take a photo, this is where I flat lay it to take a picture of the tags and also use my color wheel. And these right here are numbers because I was telling you about this in my last video. Something that I find that has a spot that I missed, I put the number, I take the number off and I'm going to put it in the wash, and then when it comes out I'll put the tag on it because this number's on that inventory sheet. By the way, let me take you over to where things are waiting to be washed. I guess this is another station, but I didn't really think about it. So here, there were 3 numbers over there. There are 3 items here that need to be spot treated or something. There's something there that needs to be treated. So that's just my little pile. Those will be washed today, and then the number will be put on. All right, so after they're photographed, usually while they're hanging there, I am drafting the items at night, usually from this sheet, and then it goes into this file alphabetically. All right, and then after it's photographed, then this is the next station. So all these items have been photographed, and the photos have been downloaded into my computer. As you can see, it's still got my tag on it. Now this clip right here tells me that there's something about this dress that I need to take note of, and I don't remember what it is. I took a photo of it. So the second clip says, "Hey Beth, something on this dress needs to be addressed." I think it's because it's got some pilling, and I don't remember writing pilling on the drafting sheet. So that just tells me, hey Beth, there's something about this item you may have missed in the draft, and take a look at it. All right, so all these still have their numbers, so that's a next station. All right, then we go over here to my desk, which is kind of messy, and I do my final draft. I add my photos, I cross-post to Poshmark, I print out my Rolo label, put them in a plastic bag, and then they go over here to the shopping cart. And so all of these items have been final drafted, cross-posted to Poshmark, and when this gets full, like it is now, that means they need to be put away in my inventory room. So this is the last station. So that's how I do it. Creating this assembly line is great because I always know where items are, and I always have something to do. And if I wake up in the morning and I don't feel like detagging, I can always photograph. If I don't feel like photographing, I can always draft. There's always something to do already in the queue, and everything runs quite seamlessly. Also, if I do lose an item that has already been listed, I can figure out where it is just by looking at my drafts. If it's already been put on Poshmark, that means that it's already in the bag, and it's either in my shopping cart or it's already been stored in my inventory room. I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing by hitting the rowboat in the bottom right hand corner of your screen right now. Don't forget to hit the bell for all notifications so you're notified the next time I upload a video or go live. And I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.